Nope, just kidding, it doesn't. I can open this. That?
Oh look, I was on the right side initially.
Whatever.
Alright.
My favorite part. Oh, this is good bubble wrap too.
So this was actually, this was not the package I was thinking it was. This is the other package. So these are swapped. I did not think of that. So this one has a lot of stuff in it, and it's going to be really cool. So we're going to go through individually. So
I'll bring it up.
here, we'll set it right here and we'll go. Or here, actually, do you want to hand stuff to me and I'll explain it?
Okay.
So, okay. So, let me explain about this package. I found a seller in the United Kingdom who I personally contacted, and they said that they would combine shipping for me on whatever items I wanted. And so I was able to get all the items that I never was able to get in the United States or didn't have access to when I was younger. So now I have pretty much every Tomy item I ever wanted as a kid. And this package has almost all the missing items from my collection. So, going through, we've got 4 black trucks. And I've never actually had the black trucks because they come with salty, but when I got salty when I was a kid, it was just in the single pack, so I never got these particular wagons this way. So now I have them. So now I've got 4 of them. So I'm excited about that. And then this is difficult.
I'm trying.
I know. Oh, no, I know what you're talking about. I know how difficult this is. This is a flash from the past because this is Earl. This was...
Oh, okay.
The only reason why I know how to properly put this together is because I had to learn as a kid because my shed would get destroyed and I would get so frustrated that I couldn't build it. So I had to learn. This is like one of my first, complex building
really
problems.
Sturdy plastic that sounds like it's gonna break.
It's Erdl. It's sturdy. Back in the day, before merchandise quality went bad, when everything was sturdy. So.
Holy goodness!
This is why I don't normally take this apart when I... Oh, gosh.
Well. Go, Jason,
So,
go.
this is an Earl Shed. I had 2 of these when I was a kid, because I happened to get 2 of the sets, but I lost one at some point. So, yeah, I don't know how I lost it. I think it was in moving and whatnot, but ended up, that doesn't know how that goes with something else.
Kidding. Okay.
I should have left you to figure that out
Yeah.
as you built it. Try to figure out where that goes.
No, that's mean.
That would have been kind of funny. I wonder if this is warped. This is like a lot harder.
I don't know.
It might be, because this is...
Well, it still looks like in pretty good condition.
Yeah, it's in better condition than the one that I use in filming. Something's off about it, though.
Yeah, well, we'll fix it later.
Yeah, we will. Anyways, fans should be able to recognize what it is. It's one of the Earl Sheds. So, great for scenery and whatnot. So, I quite like the look of it.
This one's so cute.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
I like that one. Okay.
So, another Tomy item that I never had as a kid, because this came with the Thomas small set, and my first ever Tomy set was the medium set, so I never got this, because it's like, why would you get the small set when you have the medium set? There you go. So it has a little bell in it. So there's that.
Well,
Then, have the Wellsworth Pedestrian Bridge, and because my first set was the Thomas medium set, I've always had the station for this, but I've never had the pedestrian bridge itself. So now I actually have that, so I can combine the 2. So I'm quite happy about that. Okay, that has a lot of pieces, so that'll be one of the last things we do.
Okay.
So we'll. these, hand that to me, and we'll put them together.
Does this go with something you see?
That goes with that herald.
Oh, okay.
You just stick them on.
That's it?
Mm-hmm. So what these do, so I had a winter version of this when I was a kid, but not this one in particular. But so when the train comes through, because of the way the wheels spin, this little niche thingy stops the train, and the wheels are right there, and the wheels spin those wheels, which then spins the windmill.
Cute.
And it does the same with Harold. It makes his propeller spin. So you got the windmill and little old Harold. So I was so envious when I saw these the first time on the internet, and I was like, I want them so bad.
Oh, right. There's just a bunch of things that I don't know where everything goes.
So a lot of them are miscellaneous items. So there's this. Oh, that goes with Harold.
What about the crane here?
That's just a miscellaneous one. Same with the water tower. These towers.
Over here.
So I'll just show these items individually. So I got a spare water tower. No, it's not really a spare because I'll use it because you can have more than one water tower in a set. Then some towers for set decorations and a crane that was previously in Thomas and the Timber Yard playset, and also another signal box. So I don't know if I need a second one of these because I have the Bachmann one that's really nice, but we'll see. I don't know what I'll do with it. Yeah.
Cargo.
Yes.
Yay.
The lady actually took my request. So my contact in the United Kingdom, I asked it for because I was allowed to pick a cargo for these trucks. And I specifically asked if she had the slate, because slate has become extremely hard to find on eBay, and I need it for my narrow gauge sets. So now I've got more slate. Huzzah! That makes me so happy. So
You can.
I will put the slate next to the trucks over here. Yes. And another item that I've never had is this turntable, which is motorized. So this, the wheels catch onto this, and then the train spins itself.
Ooh.
So, yeah, pretty cool. A little fun fact. So the reason why where most of the, we'll get to that in a second. The reason why so many of these items, like, I wasn't able to get as a kid, but like I was obsessed with, was because there was one time I remember my parents ordered me a Thomas item that happened to have this picture on the back of the box. And notice that there's quite a large selection of Playrail or Tomy trains there. So as a kid, up until I saw this picture, I didn't know half of these trains were in existence, in production. So I didn't know that Donald, Douglas, Stepney, Bill, Ben, Boko, the Lorry, Oliver. Yeah, I didn't know that any of those existed until I saw this picture, and I became obsessed because I was like, where do you get these? Where can you find these engines? And so then I found the website Mail Order Express in the UK, and that's when I saw pictures of most of these items for the first time. But I was a kid at the time, couldn't afford to buy them for myself, so I never did, and I never particularly needed them for filming purposes. But now that I've pretty much collected almost everything that I could ever need with Tomy, I decided now's a good time to go get one. So, the little turntable. Maybe it's not automatic. Oh, it might not be, actually.
Is this miscellaneous?
Yeah, that's a signal. So I got a signal, I guess multiple signals, because I've never actually had this before, and it's hard to find model ones. So this will be nice because I'll be able to use it while filming instead of just using a single signal. Makes Sodor look a little less bare when it comes to the signals. So put the turntable over here as well.
Bye.